YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. I'm trying to do a night owl. I've been sitting here listening to Spirit Radio, and it's been quite a few songs, y'all. And as you can see, I got quite a few decks out on my table. And you know what? it's time for a new candle. And I wasn't ready. But I said, you know what? My collective will understand. Because, you know, sometimes Spirit just tell me, hit the button. And I hit the button. I do what I gotta do. Even if I am completely exposed. Now that's what you call being transparent, right? Not hiding anything. I am who I am, y'all. So I'm about to try and light up a whole new candle live on the video here. Because I didn't make any. My schedule is so hectic, y'all, for real. But I be dying to do this tarot for y'all. You know, I wanted to get a new message. I wanted to get all new cards. You know, and I couldn't resist turning that Get Your Shit Together deck over. And we see the incoming communication. And this whole time, I've been listening to this I Am Not My Hair by India Irie featuring, it was some rapper, but they was talking about how, you know, people, I guess, judge you because of your hair. So they wound up having to cut it off, you know, and now you being able to see who they really are now that they done cut their hair, you know. Like, it was deep. Now we have The Way I Feel by, who was that? Remy somebody. Anyway. Somebody right now, collective, I think they about to call you and tell you the way they feel. I think they ready to talk, collective. You about to get incoming communication if you haven't been getting it already. Because I know 'tis the season. You know, people trying to come back. We done have Mercury retrograde. You know, and I think we about to have another one. So, 'tis the season. And I want to see what's at the bottom of this deck right here. Let me see. It's been a long time since I used this one. It says, what's not for everybody is easy to control. What's not for everybody is easy to control. And maybe that's what somebody is realizing about you, collective. You're not for everybody. You know, you're not giving yourself out to everybody. You know, so now you can control your sexual energy, or that solar plexus vibration. Maybe this is someone who didn't have any control of their solar plexus and now realizing it was more than just that with you. And that's why they want to come in. Y'all, let me say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Somebody is ready to talk, collective, and tell you the way they feel. Maybe now they're trying to not be for everybody. And maybe now they'll be a little bit more easier to control. We have, I wish to be like you. Wow, you see that, collective? First card out the deck. I wish to be like you. You must have made quite the impact, collective. I don't know who I am anymore. Wow, look at how we got the two contrasting energies for real. We got somebody with color and somebody who's black, who's dark. Wow. So right off the rip, y'all, somebody dark about to be contacting you to tell you the way they feel. Wishing to be like you. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Uh-oh. You treating somebody the way they treated you, collective? What's going on here? Or maybe that was you telling them this. I don't deserve it. I think this is somebody playing the victim, y'all. Talking about, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. But they wish to be like you? Ooh, that's powerful. It's that silent treatment. It's that no contact, huh? Is that what this is? These feelings are eating me alive. Wow, first card out. Now it looked like something else flipped over, y'all. Sure did. I'm afraid to lose you. Bottom of the deck. They have hurt me. Wow, look at all the black and red. They have hurt me. Should we talk about it? Y'all want me to talk about it? Because they coming through telling you that whoever they was just with has hurt them. So that's another reason now they want to come tell you how they feel. They didn't want to tell you while y'all were together. They want to tell you after somebody hurt them. And they said the feelings are eating them alive. One more, Spirit. For the collective. There it go. I knew Spirit would give me more than one. We got 2. I wish I could understand you being covered by drama. I wish I could understand you. What's at the bottom of the deck? It's all too much. It's all too much for this person, huh? Maybe this is how somebody's feeling about a karmic. They don't understand this person that they are with anymore. Because remember, they said they don't even know who they are anymore. Remember we saw that? And they wish they could be like you. Now, they're afraid to lose you. So this is somebody who clearly didn't tell you how they really felt for you. But they could be going through some drama right now, collective. With somebody that they're maybe trying to get away from. We gonna clarify, y'all. We gonna clarify. See, I felt it. We got somebody who trying to be the victim. Somebody trying to be the victim, y'all. It says, you feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. Somebody didn't want to change. That's why they stayed with somebody. Now they feeling helpless, or they were feeling helpless to change their love life. Maybe they thought they had to stay with somebody, because of children. So many of us out here stay in bad situations for the kids. Sometimes you got to really believe, that you can do it. Sometimes we don't always have help. Help is a hot commodity right now. Ooh. Self-neglect. This is somebody who probably puts themselves last, is what I heard. When it comes to them in a relationship. Self-neglect. You are neglecting your own needs in relationships. Practice self-care. This is somebody who clearly didn't care about themselves if they were neglecting themselves. That's powerful. This is what was stopping this person from maybe telling you how they felt about you because they were neglecting their own needs in relationships. Bottom of the deck, we have untrue stories. Here we go. As the energy, you tell yourself bad things. Change your stories and see the good that can happen. In this picture right here, it looked like somebody reading the Bible by candlelight. Wow, and it looked like they put their handcuffs. Oh no, those are their glasses. Hilarious. But you see how handcuffs, somebody may have felt like they was locked up or in jail somewhere because they were telling themselves untrue stories about maybe the connection they had with you. Now they're feeling like they're afraid to lose you. And right now on Spirit Radio, we have, hold on y'all. Yes, we're still listening. If you play your cards right, somebody is really thinking about maybe trying to play their cards right, collective. Because this is somebody who doesn't want to lose you. They're afraid to lose you. But they've been lying to themselves maybe about you really loving them. Them being able to be with somebody like you. Okay, Spirit. I'll take the 2 cards that landed on the table. Too attached is covered by demanding. Wow. So this is somebody who knows they could have easily become too attached to you. And probably also knows that they're quite demanding or live a demanding life because of their obligations and responsibilities to children. So maybe this is somebody who is codependent, feeling codependent. Maybe they feel like they became too attached. So they pulled themselves back from you. This person that was neglecting their own needs in a relationship. Maybe because this demanding lifestyle of theirs, you know, being a parent isn't easy. Being a single parent. Bottom of the deck, wow, we have age issues. Confirmation on the age issues. Maybe someone felt like y'all had age issues. Also, you feel too old or young to date or have issues with your partner's age. Maybe this is somebody who had issues with your age, collective. Didn't want to get too attached to you. Or maybe they became too attached. I don't know. Maybe their hectic lifestyle. Maybe they felt like you couldn't hang, you know, because of your age. You know, they had a lot of family demands on them, huh? You know, a lot of responsibilities. Maybe sometimes when somebody's too old, maybe they feel like you can't keep up. Oh, here we go. Now we have the addiction card. Maybe this is somebody who was battling addictions too. And on this card, it looks like pills. Maybe this is somebody who had a pill addiction. You are either obsessed with someone or struggling with addiction. Get help. At the same time, somebody may have been obsessed with you, but didn't understand you because of the age issues. Hey, I don't know. But somebody now is in this lone wolf energy. Okay? It says, are you really a loner? Or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Maybe this is someone who always thought they would be a lone wolf. Maybe these are all the things that was stopping this relationship from working. Because this is the what's blocking you oracle. What was blocking this person from showing you their authentic self was they were neglecting themselves by not caring about themselves. They didn't have self-care. They didn't care about themselves, sounding as if they were trying to make other people happy. Practice self-care. This is someone who's having to learn how to practice self-care now. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Maybe this is somebody who didn't want to come across as being too needy. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. Maybe this person felt like you were demanding. You had high expectations. Or maybe that's the current energy. They feel like you currently... Oh, no, this is 4 cards. My apologies, y'all. I was going to say past, present, future. But we got 4 cards. This is somebody who maybe feels like you're a little bit demanding with your expectations. And maybe that's why now they're struggling with an addiction. Maybe they feel like they don't understand what it is you need from them. Feeling incapable of meeting these requirements. Spirit gave me a card. Not compatible. This is somebody you don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. Maybe this is somebody who felt like y'all were not compatible. And that's why there was a lot of drama between y'all. Bottom of the deck. Fear of touch. Ooh wee, y'all. We tapping into somebody's deepest, innermost, darkest secrets right now. This card says, you don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. So see, this is already sounding like somebody who has some deeply rooted issues that you may not have been aware of, collective. Coming out today that was saying they wish to be like you. Remember? First card out. They wish to be like you. And wait a minute, what was the other one, y'all? I had it on the tip of my tongue. We're going to have to rewind the tape. You know, I'm sure I could find it in the deck. But we're going to keep going, okay? It might come back out. But this person right here needs some help. Maybe they're getting help. Oh, it said they don't know who they are anymore. Remember that card? I don't know who I am anymore. So this is somebody who they sound like, you know, they really a lost soul right now. You know, dealing with, you know, an identity crisis is what I'm hearing my spirit guides say. You know, when you don't know who you are, you know, when you've been so busy trying to be like other people other than just being yourself. Maybe this is why we got this self-neglect here. And it was almost given that people pleaser kind of energy, you know, with them neglecting their own needs in relationships. Somebody who, you know, may have put other people before them. Now learning that they need to put themselves first with the self-care. But trying to cope. This is somebody who's trying to cope with possibly losing you because maybe they didn't understand you when you were in their life. They said it's all too much. You know, on top of the fact that this person had a fear of touch. Did y'all know that, collective? Confirmation. I know, like I said, I'm telling somebody's darkest secrets. And remember, this was the energy. Incoming communication. Somebody wanted to talk to you. Now after maybe getting some help. We gonna keep going, collective. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. I had this other deck Spirit told me to use. I think I'm gonna grab it. We have joyous celebration. I think this is all this person wants right now, is to be in a joyous celebration with you. Celebrate your love by marking special occasions. Create traditions. Surprise each other with thoughtful gifts. and cherish the moments that make your relationship unique. Maybe this is somebody who now is ready to be happy with you and celebrate with you. Wow. Hopefully they've done some of this work because they look like they got a lot of shadow work on the table. We have supportive, wait, hold on. Supportive partner. When I split the deck, is this somebody who's seeing you as a supportive partner? This card says, be a supportive partner by encouraging your loved ones' growth. Celebrate their achievements, offer constructive feedback, and be their biggest cheerleader. Maybe this is somebody who's ready to come in and be a supportive partner when once upon a time they weren't. Or, like I said, maybe they see you in that energy now. That they're doing some of this shadow work on themselves. Because it looks like they really need to do some work, collective. This is somebody who's hoping that you have a compassionate heart. Show compassion by being understanding and gentle with each other. Offer a listening ear, comfort during tough times, and kindness in everyday interactions. This is somebody who wants you to have a little compassion for them right now, collective. They've been going through a lot of drama. Maybe that's somebody who they were with that they were not compatible to. Maybe that was somebody that they didn't understand because they could have also had an addiction. Y'all see the card? It landed on the demanding, the addiction, and the two attached. We have authentic expression. Y'all remember we seen the incoming communication. And I think it's because somebody wants to come in and give you an authentic expression. An authentic expression of love. Encourage authentic expression by being honest and open. Share your true feelings, thoughts, and desires without fear of judgment, fostering a deeper bond. This person is ready to foster a deeper bond with you now, collective, and express themselves authentically with you. We have this person wanting a passionate romance now with you after maybe having age issues with you. Y'all remember that energy? This is somebody who wants to keep the romance alive by expressing love passionately. Write love letters, plan surprise dates, and never stop courting each other. This is how this person is feeling now, collective. They don't want to ever stop courting you. They said they're afraid to lose you. Now, they don't want to be for everybody. They want to control themselves and just be with you because they're feeling this deep connection. This card says, deepen your connection by exploring each other's inner worlds. Share your dreams, fears, and aspirations, and build a bond that goes beyond the surface. This person feels like y'all got a deep connection, collective, and maybe they weren't compatible with the person that they chose or they were already attached to. This is somebody who's ready to be courageous and go after this courageous love. It says, love courageously by taking emotional risks. Share your vulnerabilities, express your deepest feelings, and trust in the strength of your relationship. You got somebody, like I said, that's about to be courageous. They coming in with courage because now they are grateful for this partnership. You see that? But this grateful partnership is covering the grateful love. Oh my God. Now that was amazing. Grateful partnership. They want this love. They wish they could understand you. Maybe they don't understand why you're not talking to them. Maybe they don't understand why you have your guard up. You have these boundaries. When they're feeling this love and partnership energy for you right now. Now they're ready to give you this love and they're grateful for you. Now they're ready to not be for everybody and give you partnership. Bottom of the deck, we have vibrant connection energy. This is somebody who's ready to have a vibrant connection. I heard my spirit guide say, full of life. When something is vibrant. Keep your connection vibrant by exploring new experiences together. Travel, take up a new hobby, or simply enjoy a spontaneous adventure to keep the excitement alive. This is somebody who just might be trying to call you to go with them on a spontaneous adventure. Hey, with that incoming communication, because they said they're afraid to lose you now, collective. There it is. Thank you, Spirit, for one card. Wow. They're hoping that you will be compassionate towards them right now. They want a compassionate connection. And I know y'all heard that confirmation. They're hoping that you will be compassionate with them. And right now, I'm looking at Spirit Radio. The song that's playing is Left and Right. Now, y'all, I've never heard this song, Left and Right, but it's already given. You know, somebody is one energy and somebody else is another energy, like yin yang. And I almost pulled out the yin yang deck too. I'm telling you, this could be somebody who is a twin flame. Build a compassionate connection by being kind and understanding. Show empathy, offer support, and be a comforting presence for your partner. This is somebody who's hoping that you will have some compassion for them right now because they feel like they have this resilient love for you, collective. Now that's powerful. Resilient love says, build resilient love by facing challenges together. Support each other during tough times. Learn from difficulties and grow stronger as a couple. This is somebody who wants or feels like they have learned through these difficult times with you how this love has still never died for you. They still feel it even more stronger than ever before with this deep connection and this authentic expression. I just heard that R. Kelly song. It seems like you're ready to go all the way. It seems like you're ready. Girl, are you ready to go all the way? Somebody is ready to go all the way with you, collective. Ooh, wait. Collective, let me get some tarot on this. Bottom of the deck, y'all. Uh-oh, look at Spirit showing me another card. Look at how that happened. We have, I was hurt by you. This is someone who said not only did they hurt me, because, oh, y'all remember we seen that? They hurt me. Now they trying to say they feel like you hurt them too. Oh, shoot. Somebody's still harboring some energy, collective. They trying to blame you for hurting them too, collective. Because you left them out in the cold in this Five of Pentacles. You left them out in the cold and got them feeling weary. Because that's the song that's playing on Spirit Radio. They feeling weary, collective. Not really certain in this Seven of Cups energy. Weary and confused. Y'all know this Seven of Cups is my illusions card. This says multiple choices, confusion, ideas, imagination, new projects. We got illusions, indecision. I think this is somebody who still, look, they may want all of this with you, but they're still in this Seven of Cups energy. They're unsure. They're indecisive. They don't know if they should even come in because maybe you guys are not compatible to each other anymore. Maybe now that they're ready to go all the way, you don't want this. Because we did see the Five of Pentacles, they're feeling left out in the cold. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now see, here we go with that 7-7. We got somebody who now wants to invest in you. Now They want a long-term investment, hard work, possible delay, Saturn's gift, frustration, reward. Wow, so many messages coming through in that Seven of Pentacles. You know, y'all both could be, could have been in this Seven of Pentacles energy. You choosing to invest in yourself, and this person now receiving Saturn's gift, which is karma. This person having a possible delay, from being able to have this with you because they going through karma. They're having to learn some lessons because we do see the Taurus energy and the Saturn energy on the top of this Seven of Pentacles. Y'all see it? This is somebody who may be thinking about wanting this love and this partnership with you now that they're going through karma. Now that they're reaping what they've sowed. Learning a very valuable lesson for being indecisive. Maybe for having multiple options. Maybe for being confused. Maybe now that they see that they're losing you, they're having an epiphany. Seven of Wands. Collective, this Seven of Wands says protecting yourself, boundaries, defensive, territorial, hypersexual, angry. Now, we done seen 3 sevens, y'all. 7, 7, and now the Seven of Wands. We had the Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, now the Seven of Wands. We have Leo energy and Mars energy. Mars energy is Aries energy. And Aries energy could be the Fool. Fool energy. You could be defensive against this person and you have your boundaries up. So maybe that's why they're confused or trying to understand you. Remember I was saying that earlier? They trying to understand you because they don't understand. I said that earlier. Why you got your boundaries up against them? Why are you so defensive when y'all supposed to be left and right? The twin flames, yin and yang. This Knight of Wands, who now wants to come in and have growth and expansion with you. We got Jupiter energy, or shall we say Sagittarius energy. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. And we have the Sun energy. Somebody who wants to have growth and expansion with you. But now you're guarded. This is somebody who could be in a lustful energy, collective. This card says action, go-getter, funny, lustful, daring, driven, adventurous, quick-moving, flirty. So see now, remember we had somebody who wants to come in with this authentic expression, ready to be flirty, ready to express their love, and you got your guard up. And You could be on your chariot. You've left the building. 6 of Cups. See, the tarot never lies, y'all. Right when this person said they tired of being for everybody, because that was that that 7 of Cups energy, you know, they had multiple choices. Now that they ready to quit playing the field, you got your guard up. And they're in this nostalgic energy. Not only do you have your guard up and you're defensive, but you have left the building in this chariot. You know, it says destiny, journey, overcoming obstacles, willpower, same direction, drive. You now have continued on your journey without this person. You know, and this person look like they having a glow up, right? This is somebody who now wants to come on their chariot and go in the same direction as you are, because they're nostalgic in this 6 of Cups energy. This 6 of Cups says past, children, memories, friends, second chance at love, reigniting the past, nostalgia. This is somebody who wants to reignite the past. But remember, they got to learn a lesson. They got to learn this lesson, you know, that there's been an ending. See that Scorpio energy at the top with the sun? Somebody needs to wake up to the ending of this connection. That it's over. If you are defensive with them and standing in your power with that Leo energy, this person looks like they are in this magician energy. They are still a trickster. This card says alchemist, genius, trickster, problem solver, fixer, jack of all trades, magical. This is somebody who could be a dark warlock. Feeling like they want to be your lover with that lover's energy. The twins, Gemini energy. But we also have Virgo on the top here, which is somebody who, you know, could be in hermit right now. The magician represents Gemini and Virgo energy. So maybe this dark warlock got to sit in hermit for a little while. Because remember, we seen that they going through karma. They just received Saturn's gift. You know, they're experiencing some delays right now in that 7 of Pentacles energy. And those delays is coming from you having your defenses up, collective. 4 of Pentacles. Now, y'all know in the tarot, you know, that's you holding back your energy. And I see we have Capricorn energy and Sun energy. You know, maybe you're holding back your energy from a dark energy. Someone who could still be in devil energy, which I know I saw it somewhere, where somebody is being obsessive. Yeah, and that too attached energy or something like that. I'd have to go back in, y'all, in the storyline here. But we did see this person is obsessive. Oh, yeah, it was actually with the addiction card right here. This warlock, this dark magician who might be on pills right now, y'all. Trying to manifest you. This card says stubborn, past regret, scarcity, hoarder, fear/lack, security, control, saving money. This is somebody who look like they still may have outdated thinking the way they hold that cassette tape. In this Four of Pentacles, somebody who's watching you with this outdated thinking. And maybe the outdated thinking is that you guys are still supposed to come together and be lovers. Didn't I call this full energy out, y'all? Yes, I did. With that Aries energy, with that Mars energy, I sure did. Right here, we got that Fool energy. But watch this. This is somebody. Wow. We have the Pisces energy and we have Aquarius energy on this Fool card. You know, now the Fool in Pisces energy could be you, collective, being the high priestess, taking that leap of faith, like I said, in a new direction, because you're keeping your boundaries up when it comes to this person. Now that Aquarius energy is giving the star energy. You could be a star seed energy, you know, high priestess energy. And because you are connected to the divine, you're listening to your intuition. This beam, this ring light, you know, of light could be your connection to the universe, you know, as a high priestess. You know, listening to the divine tell you to take this leap of faith in this Fool energy. This card says new start, entrepreneur, risk taker, leap of faith, eccentric, free thinker. I really think that's you, collective, having a new start and rejecting someone from your past who, look at this image on this card. This person look like they still dark, y'all. But they got some light energy running through that darkness. Wow, we got Moon energy, Cancer energy. Somebody's bored. They're unhappy. They're jealous. They're doing a comparison. They're not getting what they want. They are creating imaginary conflict. Now, Spirit just showed me a card. You know, it looked like it was at the top of the deck. A little sneak peek. 3 of Wands. This could be you going forward, setting new intentions, waiting for your ships to come in right now, while this person is having to stay Where they at? Hiding their feelings in that moon energy, which is what has come out on the table as they go through their karma, as they're being forced, to take a temporary pause right now and focus on themselves. This is somebody who is awakening to who you are. Spiritual burp when I say that, y'all. The yin to their yang. But this is somebody who had some really deeply rooted issues, y'all. They had a lot of shadow work that they needed to do. And now they're being forced to do it. Collective, I'm going to roll the dice. And I'm going to get a closing energy. And I'm going to get up out of here. I think this is somebody who's not happy right now because they can't be with you. We got the moon energy landing on the magician. We have the number 1. And we have the Virgo in the reverse. Ooh. And that landed on, I'm afraid to lose you. Wow. So we also got the number 1 coming out for magician energy, which it almost kind of looks like it's in the reverse and crossing, but it could also be in the upright. But I think it's in the reverse and crossing, because that would confirm the magician being a dark warlock, which is what I called out a few moments ago. And then you see how we have Virgo energy? Well, now we got the Virgo in the reverse, which could also be another indication of this person really being a dark warlock. And that's what's being hidden from you in this moon energy. This person is hiding that they're a dark warlock, which we even wound up getting the moon energy right here at the bottom of the deck. Last energy out. 4 of Cups. But we got the moon and the Cancer energy here as well. Cancer energy is the Chariot. But see, this person now is left bored and discontent because you have left them on your chariot. And they're afraid or hiding their feelings from you in this moon energy. But maybe getting the nerve to call you, because remember we saw incoming communication. Maybe somebody about to attempt to reach out, collective. I think Spirit is letting you know that, this is somebody who's been indecisive about making that phone call in that 7 of Cups because you have your boundaries up. This is somebody who is afraid in this moon energy of being rejected by you. And you just might reject them because you are taking a leap of faith in a new direction. You're leaving the past in the past. You don't want to reignite the past. You're going to leave the past in the past. confirmation. And I'm going to leave it there. Much love and much light, collective. And if you're still here, can y'all go on ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel? I will forever be grateful. Thank you in advance. And until the next time, y'all. Stars, holla back at me. Namaste.